here at 614 4th Street Northeast. It is about midway between E and F and G, and then beyond G is H, which is very busy. But that's about almost 2 blocks away. So this is the streetscape. And right there is the field for the middle school, Stuart Hobson Middle School. And let's go in. Just a note, they are planning on prepping the property if it needs to go to market, and that may adjust the price, but there is a separate entry into the basement. This probably would be all prepped if it were to go on the market. And it has the original steps, which look like they're in decent shape, and the original door. The original door is needing some touch-up love, and it's in the historic district, so some repairs, but at some point it would need to be replaced. This is the original mosaic floor, as well as the mosaic tile wainscoting with some wallpaper that they probably updated. This entry vestibule goes to a second entry, which helps with airflow. So it's a center hall Victorian in that it has the staircase in the middle. They've done the dining room in the bay. There is radiant heat, some built-ins from original. The ceilings, I'm not sure if they're original tin or mimic to look like original tin, and a gas stove here. It's AC, but I think they might have some supplemental AC too. It's nice and toasty. This is a radiator cover. So here is the living room. Some built-ins. They have a little one. Some really higher end. No, these aren't higher end cabinets. They're just they've upgraded the handles. It's sort of a. I can't see the maker, but they're really nice. They give a lot of storage, as you can see. The half bath in between the living room and dining room. It has some lovely, charming finishes. Okay. This is 2 types of wood floors, not abnormal, original. This is laid on top of the original floor. Continuing on into the kitchen. They've put their microwave here, but it looks like at some point this had been put to be like a seating area, which I don't see how that would work as well. This is a glass piece that has been mirrored so that you can't see as much of the stuff. Oh, and then here's a nice addition. Okay, radiator, and looking back into there's a lot of storage in this kitchen. So this room, I was told there's a nice like slate tile floor, and I was told that the owners here use this as a playroom, as you can see, right off the kitchen. And it's a small little room, probably like 8 by 10 maybe. And I was told that there's something broken here. They don't know what it is. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This one works. The one in the basement doesn't. So this is where the supplemental AC and heating come in. And it's definitely keeping this place toasty. There's a little patio out back, brick patio, and some parking beyond it. We'll probably be able to see it better from upstairs. Okay. Going back through. Going back through to upstairs, noticing the sconces there, furniture placement. This is a very big piece of furniture here. Interesting. So they actually did the shiplap on top of the wall. There is a skylight in this hall. They've done tin ceilings all over. Okay, this looks, oh, it's so sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the front where I think the primary bedroom is. So going back to the floors, these are original. Those may have been replaced and stained a different color. There's some smudges, normal for a house that hasn't been prepped for the market. They've built out the wall here, so I bet the window is here, yep, to essentially make this large closet. This is a king bed. Fourth Street can be busy because it's one way. But these windows have been replaced, which are nice. Sometimes we see old windows here, and it looks over a like a cherry blossom. Okay, lots of shiplap. Wood tile, ceramic. Okay, this feels a little lower. This vanity, it is lower. I'm only 5'2", and it's below my hip. So I think this is an older vanity that's been painted. And there is a skylight here too. Okay. Smaller, deeper tub, almost like a Japanese soaking tub, but not quite as deep. Oh, this is sweet. Oh, clever, built out. I bet that comes in really handy. Very sweet. Okay. Bedroom number 2. It's quite spacious. You could definitely do a double bed, twin bed with bigger dressers, sides on the sides. You could possibly, even if this was not a kid's room or a guest room, you could do a queen bed with a dresser on the side. That is a radiator cover, just FYI. Okay. This is a laundry center. Probably used to have, you can see the sliding doors. They just opened it up. And have these under. That's funny. Huh. I wonder if one of the owners left a note for the other owners. second bath on the upper level. Is nice shower. Just a shower pan that needs to be some fresh caulking and cleaned. This looks like it used to be, it could be a medicine cabinet, but it needs a new door. Okay, it needs to be a little bit of upgrade, maintenance here, because there's the wood. It's kind of, but that's pretty typical on a shower. And there is a deck out here. This is just roofing. And so out here, you can see the paint here is fading. Possibly could be lead paint. There needs to be some repointing. So there's some exterior maintenance that is needed. So the roofing here looks good. And from here you can see the parking beyond. That's really important over here. It's hard to find parking. I want to point out something interesting, which is the wall is here, but the door, it was cut. The only reason why I could think someone would do that is for a couple of reasons. Sometimes people fur out the walls. These walls were, they're about 3 bricks deep before you get to, and your neighbor's right on the other side. So they may have done this for insulation and or soundproofing. Some people will fur out the walls for soundproofing. Okay, let's go to the basement. So that's the original plaster walls down to the basement. Feels a little bit like we're going into maybe like a French wine cellar, but let's see what it looks like inside. You can see old floor. Has a little place to hold. Okay. This is underneath the electrical panel. Hold on, I'm just going to take a look at it. This electrical panel is too small to be for the whole house. It's likely a sub panel, so it might give us clues on when it was put in. Let's see. It might have been an expansion from the actual panel, so we'll take a look at that for that. And this is probably for, this is the main, one of the main chimneys that may be venting. Oh, the fireplace is above us. Okay, that makes sense. This is the fireplace flue going out probably. Okay, continue. Right, it is a little, there's the, watch your head. It's a little bit of a, I stepped down and it's right here. It's probably, the height there is probably at 5 feet 6 inches. Okay, there's the main electrical panel. So the basement here, it's cute. It feels like it's been dug down a smidge, as there's some evidence of that coupled here. That They probably dug it down to the footers, so gained a few inches down here. The ceiling height down here feels a little higher than what we normally see in basements on Capitol Hill. Maybe 7.5 feet. There is just some laminate flooring mixed in with ceramic. And the door here, which looks like they lock. So it looks like they might have rented this space. Cabling for TV. But it's not completely separated. It doesn't have its own electrical. This electrical panel is for the whole house. It's the main panel. So it has 200 amps coming in, which is great. That means this has been updated at some point a long time ago with, not a long time ago, but updated to bring in more electricity power for today's electrical needs. Okay. Dehumidifier and a whole house water filter. I believe that's what that is. So the main line is right here. This is a good time to bring up that there are lead lines coming in through the city. I can't really see what kind of line is here, but this will also help filter other contaminants that can come in. And it does not look like there's central air down here, just residual heat from these pipes, which are for the radiant heaters. So you can see that. I'm doing a little hurtling over this. This is cute, little, so you can see how this looks. Full bath with tub shower, basic vanity. I wonder at some point they Airbnb'd it, just because it's kind of set up for that. But now they're definitely using this. What I was told by the agent is this, see it has a little red light there, is broken and they can't figure out why. So they would like to convey it as is. And now they have this as the office. They said that since the pandemic began, one of the owners works in here and has been comfortable without this working. That would make sense because essentially the heat is going to be fine with the radiant heat. It's really more for air conditioning. Okay, so this is under the addition. Oh, this is great. They also have another set of water filters there. So that must be, they have a whole house filter and then another set right here. So that's not what we usually see. So that's kind of nice. Gas water heater, that's for the boiler for the radiant system. And then that probably goes out back. Lots of storage here. And it's been insulated. As this place it is heated with these pipes residually. So it's nothing's going to freeze in here. But they've insulated, which is nice. Oh, okay. And then this is actually under the kitchen. And this is under that addition where the family sunroom is. So you can see, you can bring them bikes here. They will probably declutter if they have to list it. You can see why they're trying to sell it before going on the market, because they won't have to do that. Those are the condensing units for the mini split systems, and it's been insulated, so that looks good. We don't always see that. Okay. And full disclosure down here, it looks like there needs to be some repointing there. And of course we can't see on this side, but so that's some of the things about buying a house that is occupied. Sometimes when things are taken away, you might see things that you didn't see on inspection or on a walkthrough. and we can talk about how to deal with things like that. Just some extra closets. Oh, yes, great. Okay. And a washer dryer down here. Again, this was here because it looks like it could be used like a separate apartment. They are disclosing that this washer dryer doesn't work. Apparently they don't use it, so I don't think they're planning on fixing it. And that is, these are actually, so it used to be the steps down here are different. They're more unfinished, but they've put finished treads, but they haven't finished doing the risers. It's like every one of us living in these old houses. There's always a project that has not yet been done. And that ends your tour of 614 4th Street.